I grapple with the idea of where I am right now and where I want to go. And I think it's part of being an ambitious person. But, the older I get, the more I realize that I have to simply be who I am at this moment. I have to be okay with me being me and looking around and realizing that this is my life. I used to think that there was, and I still do all the time, that if I just checkbox a bunch of things, that my life will get better, that there is a simple way to make my life that much better. And I think it's easy to fall prey to that trap, particularly in something like academia, for example, where we checkbox things as we go. We get little things that we put on our CV, our resume. And the more that I've lived life and the more that I've gone through these various different experiences, whether it is, reaching a certain weight target, whether it's being able to speak languages, whether whatever, all these different things, those sort of check boxes that I get, I think in my head, well, am I think before I get there that I think that my life is going to change and it's going to be so much more easier or better. But then I do it. And then when I do it, nothing really changes. I'm still the same person that I ever was. And I'm still in the same situation. Things might be slightly different, but I'm still in the same situation. I can't escape who I am inside. And so as I've gotten older and I've grappled with this for many years and I've sort of checkboxed the different things I needed to checkbox, that I've come to terms with, I need to figure out what makes me better and what makes me feel good today, not necessarily what's going on in the near future, what's happening in the distant future. That stuff just happens. I need to figure out what it means to be myself. And that's a challenging thing for all of us to sort of imagine or think about, is what does it actually mean to be me at this moment? And how do I make myself better at this moment? Maybe it is not even thinking about making yourself better. Maybe it's just living as you are and looking around and saying, I'm okay inside. I'm a remarkable human being and I don't need to impress upon other people. I have a lot of doubts. I don't know what I should be doing at any given moment. I think all of that is extremely okay to have those things, to feel goofy, to at the moment that there seems to be a lot of chaos that's going on, that is a good thing. I never really feel like I am at the thing that I'm supposed to be at. I don't know if that makes sense, that my life is together or that I'm ultimately successful, whatever that means. We think in the in the academic literature, we have a very distinct definition of what success means, that you've sort of checkboxed everything and you've gotten to where you needed to go. And frankly, nobody ever talks about what it actually means to get to that moment. And you look around and you're like, okay, now what? I think about, the idea that, we think of Olympians, right? That I want you to stop and think about this. So Olympians, they train and train and train for 10 years and they race that race and they become an Olympian. And then after that, they're done. And then they have to figure out, who are they? What are they about? What does it mean to be me? And I think all of us race some sort of race in our life where we stop and we think and we say, Now what? I did that. I climbed that mountain. I did that thing. Now what do I do? What does it mean to be me? And, I used to think, because this is what the academic literature says, right? The more that you sort of get to a stage, the more that you want to give back and all of those kind of things. And that is true. That makes sense. But it doesn't quite change who I am inside. It doesn't fulfill who I am. It doesn't make me feel like I'm complete in some sort of way. But for me, what makes me feel complete is looking around and just saying I'm perfectly good at this moment, and whatever happens, happens, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with who I am because I know that I'm a remarkable, stable human being inside, as much as that sort of stability construct matter is. And that doesn't mean that I'm actually stable inside. I feel like I'm falling apart all the time. But I'm as best as I could be at this moment. And I hope you are too. I hope and I wish that you feel where you are just adjusted. And if you need to go get some help, by all means, go get help. If you feel like you need more to do, by all means, go get that more things to do. Find that particular thing. I think in a lot of ways, it's just coming to the terms of being content with who you are, feeling that you're good, and nobody can take that away from you. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to want to take that away from you, but you know that deep down inside that you can be content and you can just be okay. No matter what chaos is going on, you're just okay inside. You know that you're that remarkable human being and you're proud to be yourself. And that is a good thing. All right, take care and have a wonderful day. Bye.